So the internet, let's be honest, has been pretty boring as of late. That's why I haven't been uploading as much recently. But something that has been occupying my time, and I've been really enjoying watching go down over on my Twitch page, is the ongoing beef between DefNoodles and Keemstar. Every couple days, DefNoodles has been uploading videos with large segments just ripping into Keemstar, and while I don't agree with every single point he's made so far, a lot of them are really funny. Like for example, in yesterday's video where he said this.
Keemstar recently addressed why his channel's dying.
Keemstar, your channel is dying. Well, first of all, notifications aren't working right. We've run multiple tests.
I can't believe this, folks. Why would YouTube do this to Keemstar? Why would they shut off his notifications, but literally no one else's? Because, I mean, it still works for Mr. Beast, KSI, Dream, and literally everybody else on the platform, but not Keemstar. YouTube is coming after Keemstar, folks. There's a grand conspiracy. Open your eyes. He likes to talk about cancel culture and mob mentality and people coming after sponsors and how things were so good back in the day. Well, wouldn't it be wonderfully ironic if back in the day that Keemstar loves to romanticize, he did literally the exact same things that he says he hates that people do nowadays. I'm sure there's a video from, say, 2015 where he literally does those things.
Now, many of you Drumler fans have asked me to shed some light on the trick shot community. Many of these teams are big. They have lots of sponsors, and at the same time, they're being homophobic and trying to convince other children to kill themselves.
Wait a minute, folks. Is this a video of Keemstar going after a gaming organization's sponsors? But folks, I thought back in the day was pure and free and people could do whatever the hell they wanted without consequences. The good old days that Keemstar romanticizes. Keemstar ends up spending a vast majority of this video reading every single one of these awful tweets that this gaming organization put out, folks. And unfortunately, I can't play that for you because he says some very awful words.
Sorber again. And last but not least, Sorber with fuck that Obama.
Dude, I love that Dennis brought up that video from 2015. One of the most hilarious yet horrible videos ever uploaded to Drama Alert, where he goes after Soar Gaming sponsors, but in addition to that, reads out all of the horrible tweets that they made word for word, which obviously includes the N-word. Now, personally, I don't hold this video against Keemstar at all nowadays. It'd be pretty hypocritical if I did, considering in the past I have read tweets with the N-word with an A in them, and he apologized for calling out the Soar Gaming sponsors, which is an apology I accepted. But regardless, Dennis's criticism is still valid, and it was a really funny segment of the video, which was why I was pretty excited when I saw Dennis's new video in my sub box titled Keemstar Senses Slander Goon.
Anyway, folks, it appears that some of the folks on the other side of the commentary community who are really chummy with Keemstar had a hard time understanding my video from yesterday because one of them tweeted this out.
DefNoodles is calling out Keemstar for reading tweets with the N-word in them from 2015. LOL.
Oh, I'm the Slander Goon. I'm a fucking Slander Goon for saying, and I quote, DefNoodles is calling out Keemstar for reading tweets with the N-word in them from 2015. LOL. Which I don't know why he censored the word N-word. I didn't even say, like, the actual N-word. I just said N-word. Regardless, I don't think there's anything wrong with that tweet. I don't think it's slander. And Keemstar definitely did not send me to highlight him saying the N-word in 2015 on my timeline. I don't think Keem would appreciate that, especially considering that in the past, he's gotten mad with me for sharing that exact same clip. But let's hear out Dennis's reasoning. Let's see how I'm a slander goon.
Now, I can't tell off the bat if that person is trying to slander me, if they're just being purposely dishonest, or if they just didn't get anything that I fucking said in that video. But here's a quick explainer. There's about 30 seconds where I call out the fact that he literally says the hard R in the video, but that is nowhere even close to being the focus of my commentary. So for this person to frame my entire commentary in that video as me reaching all the way back to 2015 to try to get a gotcha moment on Keemstar.
Where in this tweet did I frame his entire commentary video, the entire thing, as him trying to get a gotcha on Keemstar for reading a tweet that said the N-word in 2015? All I said in this tweet, DefNoodles is calling out Keemstar for reading tweets with the N-word in them from 2015. LOL. And Dennis, in the video clip we just watched, says,
there's about 30 seconds where I call out the fact that he literally says the hard R in the video.
Which is exactly what I was pointing out. No more, no less. I said LOL in it. It's funny. Now, I can see how he interpreted that tweet in that way, I guess. But my major problem with his new video isn't the fact that he assumed that. It's that after he shares a speculation on my intent, he says stuff like this.
Has to be some of the most slimy bullshit that I've ever seen anybody publish in order to just try to get a few fucking likes on Twitter. And what makes it even more fucking idiotic is not only the fact that this person had the fucking gall to watch the fucking video, screenshot it, and then put this fucking dishonest as fuck caption on it, but you don't even fucking see it in my fucking title. If I'm calling out Keemstar for saying fucking slurs, wouldn't I fucking put it in the fucking title? Why the fuck did I title my video Keemstar caught in a lie again? Anyway, folks, here's a brief segment from yesterday's 7-minute commentary on this subject so you can see it for yourself. Once again, I don't know if this creator who put out this tweet is purposely missing the fucking point or if they just wanted to get some likes on Twitter, but they better fucking file some kind of retraction. They better post something explaining that they got it wrong, because right now it's not looking too fucking good for them. And I invite anybody to look back on yesterday's video so they can see my commentary in full and just see how fucking wrong this creator is.
Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking wrong that you literally described exactly what I was saying in my tweet while trying to prove that my tweet is wrong.
There's about 30 seconds where I call out the fact that he literally says the hard R in the video. I'm sick of this entire side of commentary that's really chummy with Keemstar, lie out of their fucking asses, twist fucking narratives, fucking take everything out of context, and then put all those fucking same things on literally everyone else. Like, they're fucking waging war against T-channels for the very shit that they fucking do on a daily fucking basis. Like, how the fuck does this guy think that he can call anybody out on anything when he pulls the dirtiest, scummiest fucking move, saying that my entire video is about something that it is not? It's a 30 fucking second mention in a 12-minute and 57-second video.
No. I'm not letting this one fucking slide. Fuck you, DefNoodles. Seriously, what the fuck was that? I understand misinterpreting my tweet as something more negative than it is, and even though in that video I thought you went overboard, I'm willing to forgive you for that. But that last segment I just showed, what the actual fuck? I lie out of my ass, twist narratives, and take everything out of context. When the fuck have I ever done that at all? Like, maybe someone can bring up some examples where I made some mistakes, but I would never fucking do that intentionally. The entire point of my channel is to show the tweets as they are and show all of the information as there is, so I don't twist narratives, so no one can take stuff out of context. And you have the fucking audacity to say I do the exact opposite when my entire channel is based on giving the full context to every single situation I'm talking about. And then he calls my tweet the dirtiest, scummiest move ever. This tweet. Really? That's dirty and scummy? Meanwhile, you're saying I twist narratives and call me a slander goon for Keem. Number one, I don't slander. Number two, I'm not a goon for fucking anybody. And as I said before, I do not twist narratives.
The level of fucking dishonesty. And it goes totally unchecked because the guy's chummy with fucking Keemstar, the biggest serial liar in the history of YouTube.
I'm chummy with Keemstar. Okay, I'm on friendly terms with Keemstar, but I'm willing to be on friendly terms with anyone. This includes DefNoodles. This includes people like H3H3. Even people who've screwed me in the past, like Pokimane. I'm fine with being cool with her if she's cool with me. I don't hold grudges. I don't have these weird obsessions with people to where I have to mention them for over half of my video every single time I upload. Well, not every single time. Let me be fair, because I know DefNoodles is going to clip that and be like, oh, it's not every single time, it's every other video. But the point still stands. But since DefNoodles is so keen on telling his audience what my relationship with Keem is like, I'll just save him a bunch of time on speculation and tell you guys outright right now. Me and Keem are acquaintances. We follow each other on Twitter, DM maybe once every few months, usually resulting in like 1 or 2 messages back and forth, and that's it. I'm not some fucking goon for Keemstar. If I was, I wouldn't have criticized him for telling the YouTube CEO about Ethan's video. I wouldn't have defended his arch nemesis, Ethan Klein, on the bullshit lawsuit Triller is getting him involved in. I wouldn't have videos up with the title, Keemstar lies about the quartering then has a Twitter tantrum, or Keemstar gets the Brada's story wrong and has a meltdown on Twitter, or Keemstar's Twitter meltdown over Onision and J-Station hypocrisy. And I definitely wouldn't have called him out on Twitter for the exact same clip that you called him out for in your previous video. I'm so sick of dumbasses like Dennis assuming I'm best friends with every YouTuber I mutually follow on Twitter. I mean, by his logic, shouldn't I be chummy with Angelica Oles? We follow each other and I've probably talked with her just as much as I talked with Keem. Oh, but my friends are calling her out in the T-channel war that DefNoodles previously mentioned that I'm a part of. Wow, it's almost as if I can be friendly with people that my friends dislike. For example, I'm friends with Flamenco, and he hates the ever-living shit out of Xanderhall. But oh my god, I follow him on Twitter as well and I'm cool with him. It's almost as if we're adults who have our own opinions and our own personal relationships with content creators independent of each other, and we aren't in some high school clique where we have to 100% agree with everyone's opinion on every other creator on the platform or else we're kicked out. It's almost as if I'm my own individual person, but hey, apparently that's too much thinking for DefNoodles. Just call me Keemstar Slander Goon and call it a day. What's ironic is that you complain about slander in all of these video titles, and complain about how people aren't representing you properly, yet you did the exact same thing to me. I can understand how there could be a misunderstanding here, but the aggression and slander that you posted about me is not appreciated. But that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.